The Siege actually is going scarily. This is the sort of comp you'd expect from Jin with their 19 KDA 3-0 Lulu player in GBM and their expert jungle Nidalee, because suddenly this comp, it's kind of about catch.
4v1, Trace is only level 2.
Okay, they have a couple of stacks of the Winter's Bite. Goodbye, Trace.
Yep, goodbye. First blood for the Sivir, and barely gets out with the summoner heal and the flash.
Chaser removes some of that dragon threat.
Right, there's a nice condemn. Secret pops the Unbreakable, stops a little bit of that damage, and he slows up. Oh, Pilot going a bit nuts. Ooh! Dies. Sweet gets the Ignite kill. Nicely played by Jin.
He is growing in top lane.
And here we go. Oh, Secret has no flash right now. He's going to bounce around, actually. Condemn doesn't hit. Catch there. There's the ultimate. It's coming through. And TPs from both top laners. Trace does not have his equalizer, actually. Had to use it previously. So actually it gets turned around onto Sweet. I was very surprised to see SaSin doing that. So Jin actually with a bit of a disrespectful play touches there.
Defensive teleport coming through.
Yeah, but that's going to be an easy dragon. Sweet goes in onto SaSin, but I don't know how much follow-up is here at this point in time. Trace trying to kite this one out. Sweet just attempting to get out of a sticky situation. Flash onto the Glacial Fissure and just some more poke from the Jin Green Wings. They hold on to the Chaos Storm and the Equalizer.
Full pressure or pushing down tower, it's in the bottom lane.
And here we go. There's the teleport coming through. Praise Seeker already on the backside. Nuclear is going to get low, but he's not going to die, except when the Equalizer comes in. Chaser locked up underneath the turret, but Secret is falling too as the chair collapses on him, sadly.
Except Maokai, so the base damage is there. He's going to draw the teleport, but it's quite late again.
Way too late. Terrible positioning. There we go. Flash pulled. And guess who's in the front line? It will be Secret. And he is the first to fall here. SoaR has to flash. But there is a tunnel on Burrow. SoaR just locked up. Tries to turn around with the Twisted Advance. Now gets Wild Growth. That's not who you want a Wild Growth. And there we go. Another kill for Jin. They can just turn on to Baron, maybe. Has the position from Jin already. SaSin around the side. They're pinging him out, though. Now going to go for a little bit of a 50-50. Vayne going to get it. Now there's the immediate engage. Huge equalizer onto the back line. And there is really not a whole lot that they're going to be able to do. SoaR gets locked up in a gravity field, but there's just too much persistent damage. And this is SBENU having to back off. Chaser comes back in. They are on the run right now, but there's the Chaos Storm. Trace passes forward, but he gets a flash out of Sivir too. And Jin Pilot grabs the kill onto the Maokai. 3 for none. Vayne just giving all those auto attacks and the True Silver procs. And SaSin does what he can. Pops his Wild Growth to help tank a turret.
To their credit, even in turrets, but no advantage to speak of as Sweet pops the Righteous Glory.
He's going in. Flash onto the back line, and there's the follow-up equalizer. You see SBENU just getting out of the turret range right now, falling right back.
Sitting these wanes, but when they start to come to the chokes.
Oh, and there you go. Condemn lands, and the TP not going to do much. SoaR is there, but he's just a target for Vayne. Has to get onto Chaser, but Chaser a tanky target that's not going to do much when he Twisted Advances onto it. Sweet still walking forward, even though he's a cat. Misses his Pulverize. And here comes GBM. They split up a little bit. Catch on the run.
We'll be there to try and stop, but with multiple members, this should be the inhibitor for Jin.
Yep, easy play. They're all at full HP now too after Chaser used the Void Rush to get back into the mix.
TP down, so he gets something, but it's probably just going to be an asterisk on a win for Jin Greenway.
If they see him, they do. They pinged him right there. Are they going to go in all in anyway? There's another flash, and Sweet gets in. So there's an equalizer splitting up the carries from the back line. SaSin has to run. Secret so low, but Pilot just tumbling forward so easily to get the kills.
Getting burned down. More appropriate Rumble versus Maokai action happening off screen.
Well, he couldn't prevent any forest fires this game. No Smokey the Bear would be quite sad.
Speaking of sad, SaSin's dead. So are SBENU's hopes, and Jin they're going to win the game.
That's right. Ace will lead to a Jin victory, 15-2 when it comes to kills. Trace will show up for the Nexus Explosion party with his teleport.